Used to wake up with a fire in my chest. Dreams felt closer back then, I guess. I spoke my truth, didn't second guess. Now I choose silence over rest. I traded hope just to survive. Somewhere along the line I lost my drive. I miss the man I used to be before the weight came crashing down on me. Had faith, he still believed. Yeah, I miss the man I used to be. I used to laugh without a reason why. Didn't fear the future passing by. Now every mirror asks me why. When did living turn into getting by? I keep my head low, my heart on freeze. I call it strength, but it feels like disease. I miss the man I used to be before the scars fell permanent to me. He had love, he had dreams. Yeah, I miss the man I used to be. If I could talk to him tonight, I'd say don't quit just to be polite. The world will try to break your knees, but don't let it steal your beliefs. I miss the man I used to be, but maybe he still lives in me. Under the hurt, under the grief. Yeah, maybe I'm still that man underneath that. I'm not gone, I'm just hard to see. But I miss the man I used to be. I stayed back, said I needed time, watched the world pass me by. Same old chair, same old view, waiting on something I never knew. I thought if I didn't move a mile, the moment might wait a while. Life moved on without me. Didn't turn, didn't slow. Every door kept closing, every light kept going. Life moved on without me. Old friends found a different place, different dreams, familiar face. They say my name like yesterday, then talk about how far they came. I smile, say I'm doing fine. Truth is I just lost the time. Life moved on without me. while I stood still inside. The world kept writing stories, I stopped trying to read mine. Yeah, life moved on without me. Maybe staying felt safer then than risking who I might have been. I don't blame the road I chose, I just didn't know how fast it goes. Life moved on without me, but I'm breathing here today. I can still step forward, even if I'm late. Yeah, life moved on without me. I ain't gone, I just couldn't see. Life moved on without me. I blinked once, the years ran past. Summer dreams didn't always last. I tied my hope to a passing sound. Thought I had time to look around. I said someday, I meant it true, but someday came and went right through. Life didn't slow down when my heart did. It kept on moving like it always did. I tried to catch up, but I was late somehow. Yet life didn't slow down. Old friends found some other place, different names, familiar face. I stayed behind, play it safe. Watch the world pick up its pace. Every sign said don't delay, but fear told me just one more day. Life didn't slow down when I stood still. Dreams kept knocking, didn't answer them. I learned the hard way, you can't hold it now. Your life didn't slow down. Maybe time ain't cruel or kind, it just keeps walking, leaves a line. You either move or you let it pass. Nothing here was built to last. Life didn't slow down, but I'm moving now. Carrying scars, but I'm wiser now. I can't rewind, but I'm here somehow. life didn't slow down. I'm still breathing, still around, even though life didn't slow down. The mirror shows another line. Didn't notice it last time. Coffee's colder, nights feel long. Radio plays an old sad song. Everyone's moving somewhere new. I'm still here waiting on the truth. I'm growing older, standing still. Same old town, same old hill, chasing dreams I never will. I'm growing older, standing still. The road I planned just disappeared, somewhere between hope and fear. Letters lost, numbers fade, promises we never made. I wave goodbye but don't complain. I got used to watching trains. I'm growing older, standing still. Same regrets I can't outlive. I learned how to bend, not break my will. I'm growing older, standing still. Maybe stillness has its grace. Maybe time just moves at its pace. I built a life from what I had. Not everything was meant to last. I'm growing older, standing still, but my heart's got miles to feel. If I ain't moved, I'm breathing still. I'm growing older, standing still. Yeah, I'm growing older, but I'm still here. These hands don't move like they used to. Lines tell stories I never wrote. Knuckles stiff from years of holding on to things I thought I couldn't let go. Time changed the way I stand, not the way I am. Older hands, same heart, still beating just as hard. I've been bent, I've been scarred, but I'm still who I was. Older hands, same heart. I walk a little slower now, but I see things clearer than before. I learned which fights ain't worth the sound, and which doors still need to be opened slow. I don't chase what falls apart, I keep what's real, I guard my heart. Older hand, same heart, still loving from the start. I've lost some light in the dark, but I never lost the spark. Older hand, same heart. If I could talk to younger me, I'd say don't rush what's meant to be. Life don't break you, it just shows what you already know. Older hands, same heart, still dreaming in the dark. I ain't perfect, but I'm marked by the truth of who you are. Older hands, same heart. Time wrote lines across my skin, but the fire's still within. Back when life was simple, days were slow and wide, barefoot on the gravel road, dust along the ride. Radio played low songs, summer felt so long. Didn't know we had it all, thought nothing could go wrong. We laughed without a reason, slept easy through the night. Didn't chase tomorrow, just lived right here in time. Back when life was simple, hearts were light and free. No weight on our shoulders, just you and old me. If I could go back just a little, I know exactly where I'd be. Back when life was simple, and simple was enough for me. Coffee on the front porch, sunset in our eyes. Plans were just conversations, dreams didn't need replies. Hands rough from honest work, boots worn down and true. We never talked about forever, we just knew what to do. Time wasn't in a hurry, neither were our hearts. Didn't know how fast it runs till it pulled us apart. Back when life was simple, hearts were light and free. No weight on our shoulders, just you and old me. If I could go back just a little, I know exactly where I'd be. Back when life was simple, and simple was enough for me. Now the years feel heavier,
every choice leaves a mark. Still I carry those old days like a light in the dark. I don't miss the money or the way things look so neat. I miss who I was becoming before life moved under my feet. Back when life was simple, before the world got loud, before we learned the hard way what time takes without a sound. I don't need to live there forever, just visit once maybe. Back when life was simple, simple still feels like home to me. Yeah, back when life was simple, that's still home to me.
I was younger then, I ran on faith, thought love was free, thought time would wait. I trusted roads I never knew, believed in things just 'cause they're true. I spoke my mind, I took the fall, didn't think twice about it all. I was younger then, before the weight set in, before the nights got quiet and the days wore thin. Yeah, I was younger then. I was younger then. I laughed out loud, didn't mind the dust, didn't mind the crowd. I chased the sun till it went down. Never thought I'd miss this town. I didn't count the cost or plan, I just live the best I can. I was younger then, when hope came easy, fear was thin. I didn't know how fast it ends. Yeah, I was younger then. I don't blame the man I've become. Life teaches hard, but it teaches some. I carry him in quieter ways, in how I love, in what I say. I was younger then, but I'm still here again, wiser now a little bit, still breathing in this skin. Yeah, I was younger then. Time moved on, I followed when, but I remember I was younger then. I remember the sound of your door how it closed but meant so much more. The way the night held its breath, like it knew what was coming next. I forgot a lot, I'll admit, but not the things that mattered a bit. I remember everything, every word I couldn't say, every road that led me back to the man I am today. I let some moments fade, but the truth, it never went. Yeah, I remember everything. I remember cheap coffee and rain, long talks about leaving this place. We said time was on our side, like it ever listened to lies. Some memories don't need proof, they just live inside the truth. I remember everything, every loss, every gain, every love I held too tight, every night I felt the pain. I learned what forgetting brings and what staying present meant. Yeah, I remember everything. Every memory's a kind of scar, I wear mine just as they are. Not to suffer, not to bend, just to know where I've been. I remember everything, but it don't own me now. I carry it with quieter hands, I learned how to lay it down. I don't fight the past again, I just thank it for the lessons. Yeah, I remember everything. Some things fade, some things stay. I remember everything. I tied my boots, looked up once. The day was over, the night had come. Calendars fell like autumn leaves, I swear it wasn't this fast for me. I thought I had the time to choose, but time was busy passing through. I blinked and years were gone, like they never stayed that long. Every plan I leaned upon turned into a fading song. I blinked and years were gone. Same old town, new regrets. Some names I still don't forget. Dreams I parked along the way, said I'd get back to them someday. I meant every word I said, just didn't know how fast they'd end. I blinked and years were gone. The youth passed more, just holding on to the man I used to call my own. I blinked and years were gone. If I could slow this moment down, I wouldn't ask for turning round. Just let me feel what I bring before it slips right through my hands. I blinked and years were gone, but I'm still standing, still holding on. I ain't lost, I just moved on, learning where I still belong. I blinked and years were gone. The mirror knows what I've become. I blinked and years were gone. Same road, different seasons pass. Pain keeps peeling from the past. I know every crack in this floor, every sound this house makes when it's cold. They say change is a state of mind, but this place knows mine. And I've been here a long time, watching days fall out of line, and dreams come close, then say goodbye. Yeah, I've been here a long time. We used to run when the sun went down, thought the world was a bigger town. Now I measure life in quiet nights and letters I never write. Some plans don't age like wine, they just learn how to survive. I've been here a long time, holding on, letting go in time, still standing where hope crossed my mind. Yeah, I've been here a long time. I don't ask for much these days, just a little peace to stay. Leaving means losing who I am. I'll stay right here, best as I can. I've been here a long time, long enough to know what's mine. I ain't stuck, I just align. Yeah, I've been here a long time, still breathing, still strong. Yeah, I've been here a long time.